welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin' Hippo. Today I want to talk to you about the elusive store refresh. Is it a myth or is it true? Well, both of those are partly true. So you can refresh your own store, but calling into eBay to get the elusive store refresh that turns your store back on and magically starts getting you sales, that's a myth. I don't know where it started or when it began, but there is a story or a folk tale or an urban legend that goes around Facebook groups and Instagram and is told from one reseller to another, often new resellers, that you can call into eBay and you can ask for a store refresh and they flip some magic switch that turns your store back on and starts getting you sales. And it's like this magical thing that's a secret. It's not real. It is a myth. And there are actual customer service reps who will tell you that it's real, and they'll tell you that they're doing it. There aren't any U.S.-based reps, or if you have like the concierge service that calls right into the California-based headquarters where eBay is located, that will tell you it's real. They don't do it. But there are some reps who will tell you that it is true and they can do it and they'll do it for you. And kind of the belief is they either were told by someone or they just bring it upon themselves that to do it to placate sellers who are upset, or to placate sellers who call in and say, I don't have any sales, I don't know what's going on. So they'll tell you, well, we're going to do a store refresh and it should get your sales going. And it's a way to get you less upset and off the phone and away from them. So it's kind of like sellers don't help when they pass this myth around amongst each other. But I don't think that eBay reps really help a lot of the time either, because there are reps that will tell you, yeah, the refresh, okay, yeah, I'll go do it. And they will tell you that they're going to do it. And it's not real. It's basically a way for them to get you to shut up and get off of their phone and to calm you down and placate you. There is no magic switch that an eBay rep can just flick on your store and you're going to start making sales. It's not real. But there is a way for you to refresh your own store. It's not magic. It's not going to be like an overnight fix. You're not going to go from 0 sales to hundreds of sales overnight. But it is a way to get activity in your store. It is a way to touch your stuff. It is a way to wake your store up. It is a way to kind of knock on the door and say, hi, Cassini, I'm touching my stuff. I'm doing things. I'm being active. Could you kind of like, I don't know, let people see my stuff and put it in the searches? It's just kind of a way to be active. Cassini likes active stores. Cassini likes for people to touch their items and do things and be active. She likes for you, most of all, best of all, to be listing new stuff every day. That's the best way to get a lot of activity and a lot of sales. We all know that. List new stuff. List every day. Put new items in your store. But there's other little tricks. I hate that word. We just talked about it in yesterday's video. That trick can be a negative word. But there's other little things that you can do in your store that are considered activity by Cassini and will please her and the algorithm and help you get things moving along and get your items seen in the searches. And refreshing your own store is one of the things that you can do. So let me share my screen with you and I will show you how you can refresh your own store. So let's take me away so that you can just have a big screen. So go to your actives and your seller hub. Go to the back end and the actives. Right here at the top left is a big edit button. Click that once. Depending on how many listings you have is what yours is going to personally look like. We have over 2,000. So we have two choices here because you can only edit up to 2,000 at a time. So if you had 4,000, you would have to do this twice. If you had 6,000, you would have to do it more times. So you click once on the first choice. It takes a second to load, so I like to be proactive and, multitask. But you can see it doesn't take that long. But I usually do multitask, so I'll have that loading in while I'm in another tab over here, maybe sending out offers, maybe sharing Poshmark. Just don't forget to come back and check it. Once it's loaded in here on the edit screen, you don't actually have to edit anything. This is just a refresh, just a way to wake everything up, to let Cassini know you're being active and to touch everything basically. So once you get the edit screen up, you're just going to submit without making any changes. That is how you refresh your store. This one takes a little bit longer, so this is mainly where I would be doing something else in another tab and multitasking. So you don't have to. You can sit here and wait for it if you'd like. I just don't like to waste time, so to speak. I like to multitask. So I would be doing something else somewhere else. So let's go back and see if it's done. Okay, it is done. There's one other thing I really want to show you. So let me make this big again so you can see. And pardon the train in the background. Excuse it for being loud. See how this says 4 listings did not update in red? Some of your listings have errors and weren't submitted. So eBay would not be eBay if it didn't somehow have an error or a glitch, right? If everything went smooth, it just wouldn't be eBay. Always has to have errors. This happens every single time I refresh my store. Every single time. And it's never an actual error, and there's never anything you actually have to fix. It just is. So this is what you do. See where it says fix errors in the blue? Say that. Click that. So all of the other listings updated, refreshed, as it were, and those are fine. So the 4 or the 9 or the 10 or the 3 or the 2 or whatever arbitrary number eBay glitched out on today and chose to error out will stay behind and be red. There are no actual errors. So when you see this, and you will, because it happens every single time, because eBay has antiquated software, you just don't freak out. Nothing's actually wrong. Come up over here to the right side of your screen where it says maximize over here. Click on maximize. Go down here on the bottom left and click save and next. And just keep clicking save and next until you've gone through all of them, however many there were, whether there were 4, 9, 10, 12, or 2. And when you get back to draft 1 up here at the top, click save and minimize, and all of those gross red errors will be gone. So you just have to click through save and next, and whatever it errored out will fix itself and write itself. Everything is fine. There were actually no errors that you had to fix. It's just eBay being eBay. Then you can submit changes, confirm and submit, and you're fine. And all 2,000 listings have now refreshed themselves. And that is a store refresh. All right, so is a store refresh a myth? Yes and no. You cannot call an eBay rep and ask for the store refresh magic button switch to be flipped so that you can just magically start getting sales. But you can refresh your own store. It is some sort of activity that you can do to show Cassini that you're active. It does not replace the actual work of actually listing new items, but it is an activity that you can do to show Cassini that you're being active. How often should you do it? At least once a week, I would say. It's activity. Cassini likes activity. I do it 3 times a week because, as you saw, it really isn't hard. It really doesn't take much time. I can do it in the background in a different tab while I'm busy doing other stuff. I love to multitask. I do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. I let it run in the back while I do my ending and selling similar, which we just talked about in the other video yesterday. So yeah, I just 3 times a week, I just do it in the background while I do other stuff. Some folks do it once a week, once a month, however often you want to do it. It takes like literal seconds to do. So at least try to do it once a week, maybe to start your week off. But make sure you're doing it because it is a good idea to do. Just to get that activity. It kind of is just like a wake up. Some people do it every morning. I do have friends that do it every morning and swear by it like it's a wake up call or wakes their store up every morning. You can if you want. There's no harm in doing it more often because it literally is like just touching all of your listings and saying hello and waking them up and knocking on Cassini's door and going, hi, I'm touching my listings, I'm awake. So, yes, store refresh is a thing, but you can do it yourself. There is no magic call to eBay to get them to turn your store on. Not a thing. All right, let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that little bell so you're notified when I put out new content. And go be productive. Go make some money. And thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.